Hello, and welcome to the Football Dudes Extranomical Fantasy Show. He's Dave, I'm Casey, and it's time to talk a little fantasy.
Casey, can you live this fantasy life?
Dave, it's not reality. It's just a fantasy.
Out of sight.
All right, we have a 12-team league. We run it through NFL.com, non-PPR, three wides, two running backs, 6 points for a touchdown by the quarterback, as it should be. And Dave, only five roster spots, so there are brutal decisions to be made every week.
Yeah, and the waiver is moved to last after claim never reset, which means after a successful claim, your priority goes to the lowest priority. But if you decide not to take a waiver, then your waiver wire positioning goes up. So if you hang around and really hold back, you can get right to the top and get somebody that you want.
Yeah, Dave, and you've been holding on to that number one
I
spot
know.
all season long. Did you cash in?
I cashed in this week. Figure I got to do it sometime before I get knocked out, right?
That's
Um,
right.
Yeah, so I was one of the people that took a running back, one of the three people. I took Mike Davis with Christian McCaffrey gone, but somebody else took Christian McCaffrey in the hopes that he'll be, yeah, right. Maybe he'll be available next week. Gus Edwards also grabbed off the waiver wire too.
Yeah, man, there was some talent there, but
Yeah,
we're moving in to the second round of the playoffs, Dave. So
man,
you
it's
got
gonna
to
be
bring
exciting.
the best stuff for what's remaining out there. Go ahead and get a quarterback for the peoples.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the same one I had last week. It's Rivers, man, averaging 23.55 points over the last 4 games. Connection with T.Y. Hilton really coming together. They've won 4 of the last 5, and during that time period, averaged 33 points a game. Going against Houston, I gotta like them to score a lot of points and Rivers to be a big part of it.
Man, that's going to be a good play, dude. I'm going to go ahead and throw Teddy Bridgewater out there, man. Got a,
Mhm.
a tough matchup with the Packers, but he is getting DJ Moore back, dude, and he should really help that offense. And it doesn't hurt that Teddy B has had three rushing touchdowns over the last 4 weeks. So we're going
Ah,
to have to throw a lot to stay in that game. So I am going to roll with Teddy B. Dave, what you got at running back, bro?
yeah, I'm gonna go with Leonard Fournette for the Buccaneers, dude. They're going to Atlanta to play the Falcons. That usually ends up in a high scoring game. He sat out last week as a coach's decision, but Ronald Jones already questionable heading into this week because he had surgery on a broken finger. Now he's on the COVID list. So looks like Fournette's going to be the featured back in all likelihood.
Yeah, dude, I think that's the finger that Rojo broke, baby. I don't know. Dave, I'm gonna
Yikes.
I'm gonna go with Jeff Wilson here for the San Francisco
Mhm.
49ers. They're playing the Dallas Cowboys. He only had 11 rushes last week, but he did find the end zone. He's got that split with Mostert there, but Mostert's a little banged up, so I'm not sure how many carries he's gonna get. But either way, there should be plenty of rushing yards to go around for whoever's running the football for the
Yeah.
49ers. So I think Wilson is probably going to be a pretty good play there for you.
All right.
All right, hit me up with the wide receiver, Dave.
Yeah, Green Bay's valdes-scantling going against Carolina, Casey. He had 85 yards and a touchdown last week. The Packers offense has been sizzling at 34 points a game over the last 3 games.
So hot
Rodgers
right now.
hot, hot, hot. So hot right now.
Dude, and I'm going to this cat again. I told you guys last week, go out there and get Gabriel Davis, bro.
Yep.
He had 8 targets on Sunday night. Still no Smokey Brown in that high-powered Bills offense. This guy's had TDs in 3 straight games. Go get him, man. He's going to help you win your playoff game.
Nice.
All right, what about tight ends, bro?
Yeah, I got New Orleans Cook going against Kansas City. Again, probably a high scoring game. Um, and you're wondering, well, okay, Breeze isn't back, but Cook had 37 yards and a touchdown last week. He's had a touchdown in 2 straight games. So he seems to be a guy that Hill goes to. And obviously, like I said, this should be a high scoring game. You have to score points to beat the Chiefs.
I'm gonna go with who the hell is that guy? We're talking Dan Arnold from the Arizona Cardinals.
Right.
Well, he's been Kyler's BFF lately over the last 14 quarters, 6 grabs, 109 yards, and 4 touchdowns. We talked about it in the trend zone that somebody else besides Nuke has to step up for this offense. So maybe it is going to be Arnold. Skip the kickers, Dave. Who gives a crap about those guys?
Just grab one randomly.
Yeah, anybody, Pele, whoever. All right, Dave. What about a defense?
I'm going to go with New England against the Dolphins, Casey. The New England's defense, 10th in yards per game and 7th in points per game. And Bill Belichick versus rookie quarterbacks since 2013, 11 and 0, including quarterbacks such as Patrick Mahomes, Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, and most recently Justin Herbert. So look for him to make it very difficult on Tua and the Dolphins.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll with the Bucks here, dude. They're coming off a six-sack performance against the Vikings that gives them
Nice.
40 for the year, 14 interceptions, seven fumble recoveries there. So uh, it's against the Falcons, man. They're gonna have to throw. We saw what Matty Ryan did against your Chargers last week. Threw up, I think, three interceptions.
Oh,
So
he's
this is
all
a
over the place.
ball hawking defense. So I think
Mhm.
you can do pretty well with the Bucks there.
All
Dave,
right.
we have a viewer question. The Wanka from Sherman Oaks, California wants to know who should he start, Robbie Anderson or Amari Cooper?
Wow, that's a tough one, Casey. I mean, obviously, coin flip there, but I would have to go with Cooper. He's been turning it on lately. Robbie Anderson, not a bad fallback plan, but Cooper, after being in a slump there for a while, Dalton back in the mix, he seems to be getting more touches.
Yeah, they seem to finally have their chemistry growing. Had a touchdown against Cincy last week, so that should be a pretty good play there.
Yeah.
Hey, and if you guys have questions, we have answers. Hit us up on Facebook or Twitter. Let your little Tuesdays go clickety clack. Let us know, and we will hook you guys up.
All right.
Hey, and make sure you subscribe to our podcast, The Trend Zone, each and every week of the NFL season. We talk top trending stories, fantasy, survivor, and preview some of the top games in the NFL. That's the
Yeah, or
Trend Zone.
just, yeah,
Oh, hang on.
trend
Let me
zone,
tell the
Casey.
people where to get it real quick. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, wherever, wherever.
Yeah. Nice. Or, of course, you can get it also at footballdudes.com, Casey. While you're there visiting footballdudes.com, don't forget to click on our Amazon button to do your Christmas shopping so that we get a couple of coins down the way. It'd be pretty nice of you.
All right. That's going to do it for the Football Dudes Extranomical Fantasy Show. We hope you're tuning in next week because if you are, that means you have made it to the championship. So we're wishing everybody out there good luck. May your fantasy and reality meld into one beautiful extranomical football weekend. We'll catch you next time.